Welcome back to the Odyssey. I am Mike Odyssey, and in this video, we are talking about the rest of 2023. What Nintendo has in store now that Tears of the Kingdom is upon us. I mean, I wouldn't say behind us. We are in the middle of the storm when it comes to Tears of the Kingdom. But now that we only have one more game left, which is Pikmin 4, what does Nintendo have planned for the rest of the year? Here are my predictions. Let's get started.
Welcome to the Odyssey. Hit the like, press play. You're running with the squad like Xenoblade. Drive like Mario, we on a...
All right, so with Tears of the Kingdom behind us because the release date was in May, we are now, as of the recording of this video, it is May 25th. We are about to end this beautiful month and go into the month of June. And with June and July being such a heavy month with game announcements by conventions, that we have Summer Gaming Fest, we have other companies who are doing their own thing when it comes to releasing, like Microsoft is doing their own presentation at the Microsoft Center in California. And the big question is, what does Nintendo have planned for the rest of the year? And the reason for the importance of this question is that we are approaching what is the holiday season, right? Nintendo needs to announce the rest of the year, including the holiday season, starting from October all the way to December, which is the period where Nintendo literally has almost 50 to 60% of their sales. Yes, Nintendo can sell 10 million and let's say sell 7 million in the holiday season. So it is very important that Nintendo has a really strong lineup in order to make this happen, especially when it comes to their last fiscal year for the Nintendo Switch. Yes, you heard me right. This could very well be the last fiscal year for the Nintendo Switch if the Switch 2 is not announced this very same year. So I have put together a couple of games that I believe will be strong enough to end the Nintendo Switch's life cycle, because fortunately, no, I don't believe we're going to get major first-party games at the end of a Switch or a game life cycle or a gaming system's life cycle. I think we're going to get kind of like the goodbye games, like the last games for that Nintendo system. Nintendo will save their first-party games for their next-gen system. If we're getting a major Mario game, that's coming for the Switch 2. If we're getting a major Donkey Kong game, Switch 2. So here is my lineup. I'm going to start off with a Mario game. And no, this is not just any Mario game. This is not a big, major first-party Mario game, although it is a first-party game. This is a port, and it is Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake or remaster for this holiday season. I believe this game is strong enough to be a holiday game, especially because it is one of the most anticipated games to be ported, one of the most liked and high reviewed games when it comes to the Paper Mario series, and having this game be imported to the Nintendo Switch and remastered could really give Nintendo that holiday boost they've been needing for a while. So the first one is Paper Mario. My next pick is Metroid Prime 2 and 3 as a dual pack. We already heard in certain rumors that Nintendo is also working on bringing 2 and 3, and they are not going as far as they did with Metroid Prime Remaster. They are, yes, working on it, making the visuals better, but not in a way that they did with Prime Remaster. So it makes sense that they might release Metroid Prime 2 and 3 as a dual pack when it comes to, porting these games to the Nintendo Switch. This is not only the best way to do it, but this also prepares the landscape for Metroid Prime 4, which I believe now to be a next-gen console game, although it will also launch on the Nintendo Switch just because it was already announced for the Nintendo Switch. So Metroid Prime 4, I believe, to be the first dual console game from this Nintendo Switch to the next gen console. So my next pick is a dual pack for Metroid Prime 2 and 3. Metroid Prime 4, I believe, will be out in 2024. I know we got Tears of the Kingdom, and it's the best game of the year, most anticipated game of the year. I think game of the year contender, and I believe it does have the crown to become game of the year this year. I believe we're also getting some maybe remakes when it comes to The Legend of Zelda, and these were also out there heavily rumored, and even though they're not confirmed, I believe that there's a big possibility that we get some ports or remakes when it comes to The Legend of Zelda, and I'm talking about The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. Nintendo did a fantastic job in remaking The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, and The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages, to a lot of people, are one of the most underrated games out there that really deserve this remake. So this will be the perfect time in order for Nintendo to release these ports or these remakes of The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. Now, this could be one of the Zelda games to be launched, or porting Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. So these two, I would say these two would be my next choice. Either or, not all of them. Either Nintendo gives us Wind Waker and Twilight Princess as a dual pack, or they remake Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages, which could also be actually well received in the next gen console, right? Because they will be considered new games, remakes, right? And just like Link's Awakening, they can actually do very well. So for my next pick, yes, a Zelda game that could either be a remake of Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages, or Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, and I believe these two will be great contenders and great sellers for this holiday season. We have Twilight Princess and Wind Waker as a dual pack. We have the Prime remakes, Metroid Prime 2 and 3, maybe also as a dual pack. And of course, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Those three games, I believe, are strong enough to carry the holiday season and to kind of be the farewell games for the Nintendo Switch, along with the DLC we're still expecting for Splatoon and other games. You know, we still have DLCs that are coming for the Nintendo Switch for current games that are massive, right? So when you pair this all together, then, you know, I think that will actually complete the year. I still believe that Nintendo Switch will be around. Okay, so if you just bought your Nintendo Switch, no worries. When I mean the last year, I mean the last year of the Switch as the main console. I still believe that Nintendo Switch will be around for a year or two more as Nintendo transitions between one console and the other. Remember, Nintendo has a lot of Nintendo accounts created. All of our Nintendo accounts are very important to Nintendo because, you know, this is how they keep their business, right? If they transition too quickly and if they alienate a fan base too quickly, they can lose a lot of money, lose a lot of revenue, get a lot of Nintendo accounts closed instead of renewed, you know? So I believe Nintendo will still maintain the Nintendo Switch for at least 1, 2, maybe to 3 years. You know, that's been the thing nowadays. PlayStation did it, Xbox did it, and I believe Nintendo will follow suit when it comes to maintaining and still releasing certain games for the Nintendo Switch. All right, guys, that is going to do it for my predictions for what's next for 2023. I want to know what you think. What games do you guys think Nintendo could actually release in order to bid the Switch farewell as the only standalone console that we have currently right now? Let me know down below in the description. We can continue this conversation down below, and I will see you in the next awesome adventure here at The Odyssey. But before I let you go, I have 2 very important things I need to let you know. Number 1, never give up. And number 2, journey on. Peace.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding